Welcome, people, media world, and everybody out there. It's another episode of Spotlight with your host with the most, Rain Rockstar. Today, we got we back in Florida. We got Mr. Tampa Bay himself in the building, Mike Multry. What's happening with you?
What's going on with you, man?
Oh man, slow motion, man. I've seen better days, but trying to make a nickel into a dime easy as I can. Tell me something
Yes,
good.
sir. Yes, sir. That's all we could do.
That's it, man. Welcome to the spotlight, where the spotlight is on you, and at this coffee table, we speak freely, man. I
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
you coming by and talking to the viewers and telling them some good things, man.
Man, appreciate you having me, man. Appreciate you having me. What's going on with you?
Oh man, it's no problem, man. We're gonna jump right into it. Your style of music is it's different, but it's what the people need, and I'm gonna break each part down because nowadays everybody is on either if it's not a pattern, it's picking up from where somebody else left off at, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Now, what you bring to the table is a breath of fresh air. You're
yeah.
bringing not just passion, poetry, you're bringing emotion as well as things to make you go, hmm.
Hmm.
You know what I'm
Yes, sir.
saying?
Yes, sir.
Prime example, All In. All In.
That's the one I
Listen,
was just thinking about too.
I'm listening to it and you start humming. And I'm like, you know what? Damn, that's different. I dig that.
Yes.
Like, okay. Please explain to me, man, explain to the world what's the concept of that song? How did you come up with that particular part? Because you blended it well, like you already knew. Oh yeah, this is gonna go for it. That's the wow factor of the song. That you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. I mean, I came up with it because you never can like dictate what's gonna go on in your life. You might say, "Oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that," and you want the outcome to be this, but you never know if that outcome gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? So it came from like,
Right.
I'm from the streets. You know what I'm saying? I never knew I was gonna go to prison, go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Do time like that. I'm thinking things gonna be just sweet, but then when you're living, get jammed up, things like that. It's like a
Right.
shock. Like boom, hold on, whoa. You gotta step back and just shake your head
Mm-hmm.
like
Facts.
nod your
Facts.
head. So I came up with that concept. Like when you listen to it, I said a lot of people that was in there that's locked up that caught a lot of time. They didn't think they were gonna catch that time from doing that little one crime. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's how I came up with the concept. You know what I'm saying? At the same way, like looking at my life, like dang, you know what I'm saying? I ain't know that I was gonna go through what I go through, or go through what I went through. So it's like when you step back and you say, "Dang, I did do that wrong," and you have to just sit. You know how your grandma used to be like, You do something and they just,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So that's how I came up with the concept, though. You know what I'm saying? When things seem like they're going one way, it always feel like I'm led astray. That's why I, mm, mm,
And
mm.
listen, it's definitely a catchy hook because you gonna catch somebody. They could be humming in the store, riding a bike, walking and just you know what I'm saying, nodding and humming. You gonna be like, hey man, that's from Mike Moultrie. What you know about that? Yeah,
What you know
that
about that? Yes,
yeah,
sir.
good one on that one. Next one of my favorites that caught my attention. Heaven, Heaven had a phone.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, we got to talk about that because you uh you hit on a subject that a lot of people are afraid to either talk about or afraid to accept. And
Mm.
with that being said, it depended on the person you're talking to, how you can look at it. Because you can look at it as somebody actually picking up a phone, talking, or you can look at it as you just sitting in the room by yourself, talking. It's just another form of communication. But let's talk about that, man. What inspired that?
I had lost my mom, like uh like 9 years ago, you know what I'm saying? And I still wrestle with it. So it's like I just wish she was still here. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you go through things, you got that one person that, you know what I'm saying, really love you, ain't gonna judge you, ain't gonna do half of the things, you know what I'm saying, who you run into people that just with you for who you are and what you could do for them. You know what I'm saying? So when I sit back and I be like, dang, you know what I'm saying? When I need to talk to somebody, I just be like, dang, man, I know if you were here, shoot. you'll give me the right words, you know what I'm saying? You'll keep my
Right.
spirit calm, you know what I'm saying? So that's where it manifested from, really, you know what I'm saying? I just wish she had a phone, you know what I'm saying? I can give you one call. You know, that's about it. That's about it, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a touchy, you know what I'm saying? That's a touchy song right there.
Oh yeah,
You know,
it's deep. What about Broken Hearted?
oh man, Dylan. See, me being doing this music and thing like that, some women be like, oh man, you doing it, you know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a lot of girls, you know what I'm saying? Gonna be a lot of girls, you know what I'm saying? A lot of artists, you know what I'm saying, deal with a lot of girls and things, but I be looking at it like this, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know who you're dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You can't put, you know what I'm saying? You just can't put something on somebody because, you know what I'm saying, of your past relationships and things like that. So the broken hearted came from, you know what I'm saying, the girl, she looking at me like, oh, every time we come out, other girls looking at me and things like that. But that don't mean, you know what I'm saying, talk to him and things like that. So she got in her mind like, oh yeah, he gonna cheat on me, so I might as well go ahead and she broke my heart, you know what I'm saying? Like broke it.
So,
Shattered me.
so in so many words,
Uh-huh.
this album is not. It's not just about you expressing yourself or letting people into your space and world. It's kind of like you writing a letter to yourself or kind of a diary in another way.
Yeah, it's like my journal.
There
It's
you
my
go.
journal, you know what I'm saying? It's just a
Mhm.
journal on a beat. Things that you have inside of you, I write them down, and then I find a beat, or the beat talk to me. That's how I really write my music. If the beat
Okay.
don't talk to me, ain't nothing gonna come out. It be jibber jabbers.
Fact. Fact. Fact.
So if the beat don't talk to me and it just flow, I can't even write on it. So that's
Yeah.
how I came up with all my tracks like that.
Okay. And the album cover is definitely interesting, man. The album cover is self-explanatory, speaks for itself, man. That definitely goes with the title track as well as the way, as we were talking earlier, each track is set up. You definitely
Mm-hmm.
took your time to say the level of pain. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. You see what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely good job on that, bro. Good setup.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yes, sir.
Oh man,
I had done sat back for a little minute, you know what I'm saying, and really thought about, you know what I'm saying, what song gonna go first, second, third, you know what I'm saying, and as well as the album cover. Matter of fact, I ain't even come up with the album cover. My homeboy did when we was at the grave site. He was like, "Man, take the picture right here, boy. That's the album cover right there." I was like, "All right," but I ain't see what he see. Cause
right.
some people can see something that you don't see.
Fact.
So shout out to my boy for doing that for me. For catching
Yeah, I
that
mean
beat.
because again, that's not just a touchy subject. That's a real sensitive situation. And when you at a gravesite, you're not thinking, "Oh man, let me do an album cover. Let me write a song." You think
Yeah,
exactly what you got to say, or what happened 10, 20 years, 30 days ago before that mishap happened. So
yeah.
yeah, we gotta give a shout out to your boy for that one because, like I said, it goes with the whole project. It's the
Yes, sir.
pretty much the icing of the cake. If that makes sense.
Cause it's all real music.
Facts.
So when you look at the
Facts.
album cover, you like, dang, he had a grave site. You know what I'm saying? His mom on there, his brother on there. Hold on. It's all real music from 1 to 15.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
So was it easy to? I don't want to say easy, but when you was writing, when you after you wrote the music, did you write? Did you just do, let's say 20, 30, 40 songs and start picking them, or you literally wrote these 15 songs for this particular project, or was some of these already kind of in your file?
Yeah, a lot of them I just write. A lot of them I was just writing and writing and writing. Then I picked them. You know what I'm saying? Like I picked them, boom, 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 boom. Like I wrote like about 20 songs, 22 songs. Went in the studio, laid them down, and then I just sat back and was like, okay, I got different levels of pain. That's why Broken Hearted on there. It don't have nothing to really do with, you know what I'm saying, like death and all that crap, you know what I'm saying? But it do
Right.
have something to do with pain, getting heartbroken.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I sat back and I know what I'm saying, like hand picked the 15 tracks to be on there.
I'm actually glad you explained that because being brokenhearted is another way of pain, but like I said, to the untrained mind, if they listen to the whole album, they'd be like, okay, man, he was pretty much talking about his brother, his mom, his people, death. That's gonna fly over their head so fast it don't make sense. So I'm actually glad you spoke to that and broke that down, because people don't realize the level of pain. It's different scenarios. It doesn't have to
Yeah,
be just death. It doesn't have to
yeah.
be getting jumped on or getting beat. It's so many levels. It's really unexplainable and ridiculous. You want the truth?
And same thing with all in. You know what I'm saying? When you catch that time, that's a different type of pain when you know what I'm saying, away from your family.
Mm-hmm.
You get what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? But see, some people don't go through what you go through. So some people ain't gonna understand it because they never went through it.
Right.
So if
Facts.
they ain't never go through it, they ain't gonna really know what I'm saying, grasp what I'm really, the message that I'm really know what I'm saying, spitting out. Unless
Mm-hmm.
they really got, know what I'm saying, some like sense. You be like, okay, hold on. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. That's like sum it up right there.
What about gonna make it? Let's move to that one.
I'm gonna make it.
Mm-hmm.
That's just like telling myself to keep going.
Okay.
You know, you get to a point where like you be by yourself and it seems like things ain't moving like it's supposed to be moving.
Facts.
So I just came up with, you know what I'm saying, tell myself like, you know what I'm saying, think about how far you came. God ain't bring you this far to leave you now.
Right. But you know what? And that's interesting on this particular subject is a lot of people don't know that. They don't
Mm-hmm.
know a pep talk to yourself is just as strong as your homeboy, your homegirl, or reading a paragraph or thing, something in that manner. A lot of people don't realize that. Like, I know people that get up and look in the mirror and they had 2-3 minute conversation, or they kind of like re- reiterating things to themselves, and then boom, they going at it. And people feel like they need not just, I don't want to say, I'm gonna say they entourage or certain people's words
Yes,
or
sir.
acceptance. And it's like, okay, yeah, I can do it. So and so said, instead of saying
Sure.
to yourself. Good point on
Mm-hmm.
that one,
And
man.
that's
Good.
that's that's what it is, you know, because like a lot of people don't tell me, you know what I'm saying, keep going. A lot of people sit back and be like, because it ain't the same, it ain't what you normally hear.
Right.
It ain't following the trends. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? It ain't
Fact.
following the trends. So it's like, hold on, let me sit back. Let me see what let me see what they do first
Mm-hmm.
before I say something. But in the back of their mind, they like, hold on, he might be on to something. So instead of them waiting for them to tell me like, bro, uh, keep going. I tell myself like, listen, yeah, a lot of people probably don't get it, but keep going,
Right.
keep going. So that's where I came up with that. I'm gonna make it, and I
Shit,
put my all into everything.
I believe it. I believe it. And that's why I say the passion coming out. You could tell somebody who got the passion. It's like levels of when you got music. You could tell somebody that's passionate. You could tell somebody that know their craft. You could tell somebody that's getting by. You could tell somebody that's fully just copying what was already laid,
Yeah,
the blueprint. But majority people, let's be real. A lot of people say keep going, don't stop. They ain't gonna buy the record. They ain't gonna download the music. They not even gonna watch the show. Let's just be honest.
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Cause I get call one of your peoples after this interview. They're gonna be like, "Yeah, I watched it. What part you like?" I mean, you know the one part where dude said what? Come on,
Said what you say?
right?
Okay. Tell me something else. Oh, see. I would listen. All
Yeah,
right.
right. You can
Yeah,
straight tell that person the whole lie. Like, yeah, I said this on the show. They gonna be like, "That's what's up, man. I seen that." You gonna be like,
yeah, you're right about that.
"I know how to treat you." Born and raised in Tampa, Florida. What was that like growing up, man?
Oh man, it it always been a struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like I stayed with my grandma. You know what I'm saying? With 6 other cousins. You know, and me being an oddball out of all of them because I ain't follow the norm. You know what I'm saying? I always try to have some sense about things. Mom wasn't around, Pop wasn't around. You know, they was on drugs. You know what I'm saying? So I had to like learn for myself. I ain't have no positive role model, as you say. You know what I'm saying? The role model that I had, they sold drugs. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I just it was rough, you know what I'm saying? Sleeping in, you know what I'm saying, bandit houses, having no lights on. It was a rough one, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say it go back to that song. I thank God that I made it this far. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Cause hey, I don't even supposed to be here right now. I just
Yeah.
seen a police officer that used to chase me, you know what I'm saying? When he seen me, this is like a couple weeks ago. He looking at me, and I look at him, I'm like, you know me? Man, I'm Mike Moldrick. Oh man, how you been? Man, I'm cooling, man. I'm working now. You know what I'm saying? I drive trucks, you know what I'm saying? I ain't on that crazy stuff. He had to put down his coffee and donut, shake my hand. Cause he say, man, I'm proud of you. It ain't too many people that change from, that side and come on this side.
Right.
So that made me proud. You know what I'm saying?
You should have told him download the album.
No, I ain't have it at the time, you know what I'm saying? All the way together at the time, you know what I'm saying? But he did give me his card and stuff. He was like, you know what I'm saying? I just keep in contact. I said, no problem, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a rough one, you know what I'm saying? I was in all type of stuff. From car chases to wild nights and just trying to make it, trying to figure out who I am. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Was the hardest part. Cause I ain't
So
having, yeah.
from being in the streets of Tampa to being in a cell, and as well as losing parents, what made you decide, you know what, I'm gonna let the world know my pain. I'm gonna let the world in my world, I'm gonna let them in my mind and get a taste of what I got. What made you decide that? Because that is a big step.
I had to find something to hold on to, you know, something to hold on to. So I ain't had nothing else to hold on to. It seemed like if I ain't do this or try to pursue something,
Mm,
I feel like I lose everything else. Cause like when I was growing up, I really ain't care about life or anything. You know what I'm saying? When you ain't have no love in the household, especially at a young age, you know what I'm saying? See, I'm gonna tell this secret. You feel me? My parents them chose drugs over their kids.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? So that like when I was 13 years old, I came in the house, no lights on, but they ended up smoking dope. And at that moment, I'm telling them, y'all got kids here. Y'all don't care about your kids. I was a straight A student, but when they said they couldn't like show me they love me, I walked out that same night and just turned to the streets. So then from since on, it was like I didn't care if I lived or died until I did my. And I'm like, dang, this is revolving door. I don't want to be just stuck in prison. I just a light bulb hit. Like, man, listen, man, just because your past was like that, you ain't got to make your future hard. You know, and I just stuck with it. So when I got out, I just went to work. It was hard, but I could be able to take care of myself now without a female. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Without a female. So that's what really made me know what I'm saying, like take that step.
Okay.
And at the same time, you know what I'm saying, I know a lot of people, know what I'm saying, scared to take that step. And like I was telling you, know what I'm saying, about the legit, you know what I'm saying, that knew me. The thing I think I was telling you about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it made me realize, like, okay, they thinking I'm like this, but let me show them I'm like this. And maybe it'll be a new trend. Like, man,
Right.
Mike Mochi, you know what I'm saying? Mike Mochi did it, doing it, you know what I'm saying? Well, I can't be a productive citizen
Right.
and still have the respect, you know what I'm saying, from everybody else. Because I can go in there and hood.
That's because the key word productive one, and you said citizen. A lot of people don't even use that word. You know what I'm saying? You can put two words
Yeah,
together. And a lot of people don't use productive citizen. Man, listen, man, I'm just honest about it.
because that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? When you come from the hood, you know what I'm saying? A person to be, you know what I'm saying, like so they mind to be just in one in one spot. They ain't trying to expand. Oh, this all I know. Like when I got out of prison, I used to tell myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, dang, I can't get this job. I've been to prison. Oh, I can't do this. I've been to prison. I had to get myself out of that way of thinking and try it. Instead of saying, oh, I've been to prison. I can't do that. But a lot of people keep themselves bound because they say, oh, I done this. I can't do that. And then they won't even try to do it.
Right.
So I'd rather be a productive citizen than, you know what I'm saying, an inmate or a person who keep throwing bricks at the chain gang, rocks at the chain gang.
Facts. You know, like fear could be a good motivator or crutch. I mean, a lot of people scared that if they go 4 blocks over out the hood, they gonna lose their ghetto card, they gonna lose their cool card.
Cred. Yeah, they street cred. Oh, man, I ain't. Oh, if I do this, I'm gonna be looking like, man. I tell them I'm an L7 now. I'm an L7.
Not the square, not the square.
And then I tell them, and then I say, man, listen, my name ain't Mike no more, man. It's Michael. Because my name is Michael.
The government.
I'm a government. So, hey, but a person ain't gonna, they gonna respect you. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna just try to like. It's still in me,
right?
But it's not me.
It just changed, bro. That's all.
Yeah, it just changed.
You found change. You found peace, and a lot of people not gonna accept. Like, man, I remember he used to bust his gun. Now my man talking about we going to Bible study. They can't accept that change. And then one day you gonna see them, and they gonna be on what you was on 5 years ago, 2 months ago. They playing catch up, but at least they can relate to what you were saying.
Exactly. Like right now, they can't even understand because I used to smoke heavy. Like,
okay,
this was the smoke spot. Come on over, we finna. But then I stopped. They like, man, you just cold turkey? Yeah, because you know what I'm saying, I gotta keep my head clear.
So you don't smoke or drink nothing?
I sip a little bit, but I don't smoke. Because when I used to smoke, it used to have me drowsy. My mind used to be cloudy. I used to think about all, you know what I'm saying? Then I gotta smoke some more, so I won't think about that.
Right.
Since I ain't been smoking, it's just been like, okay, I can think clear, I can remember things more, and I'm on a natural high. They can come right around me and smoke. It ain't like I'm gonna be like, oh man, I smoke. It ain't. Oh, you really don't.
I mean, it sound like you found knowledge of self for real.
I'm still searching for knowledge. Still searching.
It's out there. It ain't going nowhere.
I'm still searching. You know what I'm saying? It just I found a little piece because I was so out of it. You know what I'm saying? For so long, especially when my mom passed. You know what I'm saying? And then my brother passed right in front of me. It was just like chaotic. Right. So then from then it's like, okay, boom. Because a lot of us, we smoke and we drink, you know what I'm saying, just to, you know what I'm saying, not to really focus on the reality.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? They don't smoke just to, you know what I'm saying, okay, get a little buzz. No, you smoke because really, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to face what's really in front of you. But I'd rather face it because you're going to have to face it one day anyways.
Right.
Bring it on. So that's what really I stopped smoking because I'm like, dang, every time I felt like, oh man, this is too much.
Right.
And then you really know what I'm saying, abusing the marijuana.
Yeah. If it's some good shit, yes, you are. If it's some dirt, it's a waste.
I'm talking about, I used to roll up every.
You're the pothead.
Pothead, like, pock. Oh, you want to smoke? I'm talking about every person I run into, we smoke. That's how much I smoke. Yeah. So imagine how many people I come in contact with a day. Oh, you smoke? Okay, roll up.
You're running to more people that smoke than you would knowledge.
Exactly.
That's just walking to the store.
And now I don't smoke. I don't run into the people, you know what I'm saying? Because now when they run into me, it ain't nothing we connecting in with anymore now.
Right.
We just connect with the smoking. My homeboy be like, dang, you don't smoke no more? No, you know what I'm saying? Now what can you feed my mind. Oh, you can't feed my mind nothing. All right, let me go ahead and go over here so I can get it, and I can come back and, you know what I'm saying, show you or tell you
Right.
about it.
Right.
If you take it, you take it. If you don't, hey, I gotta keep moving. I gotta elevate, baby. I can't stay stagnant.
Fact. Fact. You found the secret. You found the secret.
Still searching
You
for
want to
the.
pass it on.
Yeah, I want to be the one that they be like, hold on now, we've been overlooking him, but we got to come back to him. And he did say that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's my whole philosophy there. Like he used to
Fact.
be like this. You know what I'm saying? Now he like this. Okay, let me
Mm.
go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, tune in the way he's saying.
Right. I mean, believe it or not, it's no matter what lane you take with music
Mm-hmm.
or what lane you take in life, it's always other people on that lane, on that road. So it's somebody that's gonna be able to relate to the choice you made and the choice you didn't. But it's always that negative. It's a balance. It's got to happen. There's no
Oh,
way around it.
I already know.
If it don't happen, it's wrong. I mean, I'm just being honest about it.
I already know. I got one rap. Oh, you can't rap. You can't. Okay, that's your opinion. But you spit something. They can't. You know what I realized though?
What's
The
that?
main ones that be saying, you know what I'm saying, negative things, they can't even do it.
Facts. Oh yeah.
They can't
That's
even.
making them something to do. They need something to
Yeah,
do, right? Huh?
they can't even put 2-3 words together. Let alone probably spell it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They probably can't even spell what they saying. You know what I'm saying? All the negative they saying. Like, what are you talking about
You
here?
see, that's the first one. That's go. Hey man, let me get $100. I'm trying to start a t-shirt company. Or I mean, I remember, bro. Yeah, he used to be over there on 53rd. They want to be seen now, but they don't tell that part. Yeah, man, I used to hate on dude. Or yeah, man, I said that. You know,
But one thing about it always come back around one way or the other. They
facts.
don't never know. It always come back through my ear. And then I be looking at them and I be like I got a song right now. I be like, man, they come around with the bad spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like I really don't know. Like everything come back around.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. You know what I'm
Man, I mean,
saying?
I love being underdog. Somebody say I can't do it. I love it. I love it because I'm gonna do it. And when I do it, I'm gonna put it right
And
in your face. I'm not gonna hesitate, and that's it. I don't
that's
got
it. You ain't gotta say anything.
get your humble pie or whatever, because I'm gonna step on you and keep going, man. Next, because it's always somebody. It's always another person waiting. No hate. Next, be something to
You
hate
got
about.
it right
Next,
there. Yes, sir. Who else next?
right? That's it. Keep on serving it, bro. Keep on
Yes,
serving
sir. Yes, sir.
it. Growing up, what artist? And when I say artist, I don't mean just in rap. What artist did you like to listen to as well as gave you inspiration or in that type of manner?
Uh, what I grew up on, DMX. DMX, the one that, you know what I'm saying, like I was listening to, I was at, and Tupac. Tupac and DMX and Michael Jackson, them the three, you know what I'm saying, that I grew up on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But Tupac, he touched on every subject that I was really going through. And then DMX came right behind him like, like, you know what I'm saying? So them the three artists that I grew up on. You know what I'm saying? I actually learned how to drive listening to DMX.
What?
Yeah, I almost ran it. I had done snuck the car. My parents, they went in to see my brother. We went to see my brother when he was locked up. We parked in the parking lot, and they were like, "Well, one of y'all can't go in." So they were like, I'm about like 10. They're like, "Well, we're gonna leave you outside, Mike, and we're gonna go in. Woo, left the keys and everything." I'm like, I almost ran the car through the jailhouse gate.
Listen to DMX.
I thought I had my foot on the brake, but it was on the gas because I got DMX pumped up so loud I can't hear the engine revving, and I threw it in reverse. It almost went in the. Hey, I say, nah, let me stop. I ain't gonna try to learn how to drive like that. But DMX, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the artists that hit home and Tupac.
Did that. So who you want to work
Right.
with now that's out in the industry, or old school you want to work with?
Jada Kiss, cause I be on Jada. You know what I'm saying? My boy say, aha!
Yeah, indeed.
My boy Jada. Uh, I work with my boy. Hey, I fuck with Rod Wave though too. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Okay.
I fuck with Rod Wave. You know what I'm saying? Cause my boy be on that touchy topic too. Nobody don't want to touch, and he makes sense.
Facts. He do. He
You
do.
know what I'm
In
saying?
his own way, he do.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And Bootsy, my boy Bootsy. You know what I'm saying? Badass. But
You know what? No, I'm not gonna lie on this. With you and Boosie, again, how y'all speak and how y'all rap, two different situations.
yeah,
Voice. You would think it's two different people. If somebody never talked to you, when they hear you talk and then rap, they're gonna be like, same dude, same dude, same dude.
y'all fuck with Bootsy though. I fuck with Badass.
What it is.
Yes, sir.
So what's the next project, man? What you got on the list for the people? What's on your mind?
I was thinking, I ain't get I don't know the title of it right now, but I got two in mind. I got Solid as Concrete or The Heart of a Thug. You know, I just ain't decided, know what I'm saying, yet. I already got like about 8 songs
Okay.
already. That, but I just ain't decide which title I was gonna go with yet, which project I was gonna go with yet. Not just yet. I
And
got a huh?
go ahead.
I got a project right now, you know what I'm saying, that I already did the song and everything called Bad Dreams. I'm working on the video and everything too. So I should be releasing that Bad Dreams song in the next week. And then in like in the next 2 or 3 weeks, you know what I'm saying, the video will be coming out. That's probably the next project that will be dropping.
Any Florida artists on it?
Nah, it's just me. It's
Okay.
just me. I just had a little crazy dream, you know what I'm saying, and put it down.
Now I'm talking about for the project you
Huh?
put in, not on that particular song, but I'm talking about the whole project of the next album. Are you putting any Florida artists on it?
Yeah, I got shoot. On one song I got a girl rapping on it, you know what I'm saying? She really a poetry. She spit poetry, you know what I'm saying? But she
Okay.
came on like she from Clearwater, Florida, you know what I'm saying, named Co Pearls. Got a song called Bill Something. You know what I'm saying? I
Okay.
got home one. And then I got my boy 500, you know what I'm saying? Zoo Life. He on one of my projects too. Uh, I got a couple more. I reached out to a couple more artists. We ain't put nothing together for Fisher yet though. That's why I say that's still in the making. But them two are already they is down and everything.
Okay.
So
Yeah. So any other event avenues you working on? Clothing. You got barbecue sauce. You got some. What else you got going on, man?
now I'm coming out with my clothing line, you know what I'm saying? DLOP, different levels of pain. I get in my own logo and everything made up. I'm
Okay.
trying to I'm waiting on the people to know what I'm saying to send me my official logo copy so I can see how it is, and then I pay for it and things like that. Cause some people they'll say, "Oh yeah, I got you," and then they want you to pay them,
Yeah.
and it ain't even what you expect. So as soon as that come back, you know what I'm
Boy.
saying?
Yeah, I've been down that road.
Man, listen, right? I had been down this road, right? My homeboy, he did a little business deal with some people, you know what I'm saying, to get his logo made, but I guess he bucked them. I reached out, not knowing that this is the same people who he had bucked. They talking about they were gonna do my logo and everything. Took my money.
Oh
He
yeah,
got
yeah,
his
yeah.
he got his own brand. He got his own brand, his own company, own clothing line. I reached out. They like, yeah, your homeboy had done booked us on our look. I said that ain't, boy, y'all bad business.
Hey man, I had to happen. Man, I had a guy supposed to doing a logo for me. Took him about a week. When he sent it to me, I'm like, "What's that?" He like, "That's you." I'm like, "Nah." Like that looked like something you just threw together in 5 minutes, man. He was like, "Well, can I get my money?" I'm like, "Nah, bro, that's not even right." And he's like, "Oh, I can fix it for an additional." I said, "Don't worry about it, trash it. What I sent you so far, that just keep that little bit, trash that, man." It was just horrible, man. But they out there like that. You get the wolves, they out there, weren't ready to design and. Man, I mean,
So you already know what I'm talking about.
oh yeah, because
Bro.
it's especially on Instagram, you'll have somebody go to their page, it'll be all these nice drawings, and then you'll get to working with them. You want to ask them like, where you steal this from, dude? Because this don't match your penmanship. This don't match nothing you
Nothing,
do.
nothing you displaying on your page.
Right. Matter of fact, I think I seen this one a different color on somebody else's page. Like,
Some of them even be, know what I'm saying, what are they, catfishing? They just, know what I'm saying, want you to send them the money and then
I guess it's out there.
I'm like,
Tell them to call you a video. I guarantee they overseas. I guarantee you they overseas, and they be like, nah, I want to do business like this. Oh yeah, no, I'm good, my boy. I'm good.
hey,
Not gonna give me like that.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Money hungry. I'm like, man, I'll take my time.
Facts.
You know what
You
I'm
ever
saying?
thought about acting or anything?
Grew up on act. You know, I was thinking about it. My people always, that's the first thing my people always talking about. Oh, you should do acting. You should do acting. I'm like, but I did grow up on acting. You know what I'm saying? Like I like acting. That's what kept me going in prison. I was acting. They had a little what it called? What
Got a talent show in prison, man.
Yeah, they had a talent show, but they called it something else in prison. You know what I'm saying? They called it a weird name, and I'm like, man, I don't want to go through all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I want to go through that, and I'm already in here. I don't want to. I forgot the name of it though.
You in there doing Shakespeare in prison, man?
I had the whole prison. You know what I'm saying? I had the whole prison. Like, man, we got to come back and see my emotion. My homeboys in that bit, they were like, man, damn, boy, I ain't know you know how to act. Because I ran the street so much. You know what I'm saying? I ain't. So when we went to prison, they see me up there. They like, dang, boy, you acting? You know how to. Oh, yeah, I'm ad-libbing and all. I ain't even following the script. I know your script. I know your script. I know your script. And I know mine.
Tell them, hell yeah, I act. Every time I get up every morning, I act like I really want to be here. You see my face. You see my face. When I eat this chow, you see my face. I act like
you see my face. And I act like I'm supposed to be here, but I don't want to be here.
Right.
I be looking at that gate every day. Yes, sir. Hey.
That's how I be, bro. That's how I be. There's definitely a lot of other avenues out there, bro, man. Go on out there and get what you need, man, because it's out there, bro. It's limited.
I'm actually, while you saying something about acting, I'm actually waiting on one dude. He came from New York. And he was putting together a little a short film. Okay. And he wanted me to be a part of that. So I was actually waiting on him to, you know, saying, hit me back to see what he want me to do in there.
Yeah, so there you go, bro. Why not?
Yeah, so I'm with whatever, you know. As long as it ain't got me dressing up in no dress and all that good stuff, nobody. I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? Hey, do it all that.
Facts. Listen, I'll tell you, somebody give me an opportunity. I'm trying to look. I'll be on TV, VHS, DVD, big screen. What?
Yeah.
Give an opportunity. I ain't gonna play with you. Believe that.
At all.
Definitely believe that, man. With the sound you got, what's your next level you want to do with your style of music? What's next?
Sure. I don't know. I don't know. Like I can't even say that right now. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever God put in me, you know what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna come out. So I can't even say I could do this, you know what I'm saying, or I'm doing that, especially with my style. Cause I wasn't even no rapper. You know what I'm saying? This was my journal. I was one of the ones I didn't even know until I had got the, you know, guts to get on the stage. Mm-hmm. And then I seen the audience, and when I got off, they like, hey, woo, dang, hold on. And my mind like, damn, y'all really like that? But I ain't even know I was finna buckle.
Right.
My knees were buckling.
Faith, bad thing, ain't it, boy?
Yeah. Like my knees were buckling up there when I was up there rapping the first time ever in front of people. My knees were buckling like, oh shit, I'm finna
Don't go up there and
fall.
be Papa Doc, man. Don't go up there, yo, and you have to walk off the stage. That would have been the end of the whole situation. It wouldn't have been.
Nah,
No, we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
cause get what? If I get up there, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna have to, know what I'm saying, go all the way through it. You know what I'm
You know
saying?
what? I'm lying. We would have this conversation. I'm gonna ask you. So when you got on the mic, what was you thinking when you just kept saying yo, yo, yo?
Yo. Like I did a concert at the fairgrounds down here, and they were like, oh, since your music had niggas and cuss words in it, it put the band, clean version.
Okay.
They're like, the only thing you can do if you want to do it, you got to rap a cappella. And in my mind, I'm like, whoa, I'll never do that before, you know what I'm saying? But I still got out there and I did it. And I kept it clean.
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, let's be real. In the beginning days of hip hop, it was a cappella. In the beginning days of doo wop, a cappella. So that's really the stepping stone to get started. But again, that's another not practice, which is a cappella. Yeah. Whether battle rapping or just sitting around throwing out verses, people don't do that anymore. If they don't got a beat, they're stuck in one spot.
Yeah. I actually don't even practice, you know what I'm saying, acapella. Because I have it in the back, you know what I'm saying, playing. So I remember one time Snoop Dogg say, you know what I'm saying, he don't be remembering his lyrics. He said he'll turn around and bop around and look at it, and then come back around.
Ed said the same thing. DMX said he got so many songs he forget the lyrics, but when you got a catalog like that, that's what it is. But the key word is, long as the show keep going, you play it off. Play it off.
That's all I did. I messed around and I hit the second verse first, and they didn't even catch it. I hit the second verse first, and then the first verse second, and I was like, dang. But when I got off the stage, you know what I'm saying, they still was like, man, we like your lyrics. We like them. You know what I'm saying? Next time we do a show, we're gonna hit your manager. I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and rock then. I did something right.
I'm surprised you didn't get that one person like, hey, bro, you put the second verse first and the last verse third. Like, what was you thinking? You'll be like, man, for real. Out of the whole audience, you the only one noticed that. How did you even notice that audience knew it?
Hey, I'm laughing. I'm laughing because my whole one did that. My whole one, like,
you know what I'm saying?
Man, bro, man, you had that hit. I'm like, man, yeah, but they ain't know.
That's all I can say is
they ain't know. What's it? Yeah.
That's all I said. He'd be like, this guy. Really do. Really.
Just let it go, man.
That's how I be, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's how I be. Now, if it's somebody from your entourage, it do be funny. But if it's somebody that's not in the camp, you be like, this dude here, bro. Really?
You really listening.
You and listened and heard what you said. He did both. He did what people don't do, both, and let you know you fucked up.
Damn.
You fucked up.
You fucked up, right?
I went back to the drawing board. And look, then he go home and blog about it, like, and then Mike Multry got on stage. He fucked up.
Yeah, you gonna hit his second verse first and then first verse second.
I don't even think that was the first to that song, but I still had a good time. Nachos were okay. They people crazy, man. They be out here trip
for no reason too. They ain't getting nothing out of the game. They ain't getting nothing out of it.
But you know what though, and I'm being honest, that's that yin and yang. Because let's be honest, if you had a world where it wasn't no such thing as haters and people, throwing dirt on you and all that, it would be the most nicest, cleanest, boringest world ever. Because that means everything you do, people go like, hey man, I like that song. That shirt is ugly, but you look good in it. No, bro, that's just the balance of it, bro. You got to use that energy to get to the next level. But some people can't do that. They be in their feelings. They be in their beefy.
Hey, and it goes with artists too.
Facts.
Like you work with an artist, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, come on now. Like, man, we in the same boat. Like, we in the same predicament. Like, I ain't no better than you. Whoa, like, what are you tripping about. Like I had one artist, man, we working together. We finna do a whole mixtape. I just trashed the whole mixtape. It was gonna be called Hell of a Mixture. You know what I'm saying? But he was so, oh, they got your name first. And I'm like, bro, put your name first. Put your name first. Like,
that's the catch, bro. They get caught up in the smallest politic of a situation, you know. Yeah. But here's the thing about it. Now, if they actually got a team, like a manager and all that, it could be them doing it. Hey, bro, why your name should be before his? You know, you had 20 extra streams than he did. Or his name should be before yours. He actually had a video 2 months before yours. Instead of just putting it out there or saying, you know what, we'll put your name first on this, his name first on that. Bam. They don't do that, man. And people will mess up a project doing that, bro. But again, that's that balance. That's showing their hand early, bro. That's all that is, man.
And that's all, man. I that's why I really like select who I work with. Right. Because it's like, man, I ain't got time to be like going through it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't on no that battle. Man, I ain't on none of that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? If it's for you, it's for you. No matter what. You could be way back there in the back room. You know what I'm saying? Way back in the back room. You walk by one time. Oh, hold on. Who that is that walk by? If it's for you, it's for you. I could be the last person. If it's for you, it's for you. But people don't think like that. Everybody want that front running position. Everybody want to be the front runner. Like,
not even the front runner. It's just people, period, man. I mean, you can be the front runner. You could be the headline, and somebody gonna be like, I don't like him. Yeah, his chain look nicer than mine. You know, where'd he get them shoes from? I don't got that color, man. It's petty as hell.
Real petty. So I just be like, man, I ain't got time. I'd rather do it by myself.
Oh yeah, you got to. You got to do it by yourself, but you definitely got to have a team of right people because you only get by yourself. You only can get so far, or you'll develop that recluse where you just don't trust nobody. You might be a millionaire living in a little room. You got a big mansion, but you're so scared to live in a little room.
Yeah, yeah, I see what you're saying.
But do me a favor, man. Let the world know. Tell the listeners and the viewers where to find Mike Multry.
Man, you can find me on all platforms, man. On Mike Multry. You could Mike Multry, Moultry, man. You could Google me, Spotify, Apple Music. You can find me on Facebook at Mike Multry. You can find me on IG at Mike.moutry. Cause my son got Mike Multry, you know what I'm saying? He up there trying to take over my name on IG. But but Mike Multry on everything. You ain't gonna miss me. You ain't gonna miss me.
Well, man, a matter of fact, we're gonna add a little extra on that, man. Your name is now Mike Multry, Mr. Tampa Bay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Go ahead and put that on Mr. Tampa Bay.
Yes, sir.
Any tours or anything coming up? Because I know you did a couple shows recently. How'd that go?
Oh, that was nice. You know what I'm saying? Met a couple of nice people, you know what I'm saying? A couple connects and things like that. They want us to come back down and things. Went to Alabama, went to Georgia, went to Fort Lauderdale. Okay. But for the month of April, now I'm gonna just get my music right. Then I'm gonna start back, you know what I'm saying, in May. Plotting on where the next spot we're gonna go at and things like that. So I don't officially got nowhere to go at right now. Just get my music and thing, you know what I'm saying, right in April, and then back on the road.
Yeah. That's so. Let people know where to get the project that's out now. Let them know the name of it and what sites to get it on.
Man, the project called Different Levels of Pain, man. Different Levels of Pain, and it's on all platforms right now. Any platform that you know what I'm saying could think of is on every platform, every one of them. So you ain't gonna miss it. Mike Multry, Different Levels of Pain, and you'll find it. All real music too.
That's what's up, man. I definitely appreciate you coming by the spotlight, man. I had a good time. You know what I'm saying? Come back anytime, bro.
Man, yes, sir, man. Yes, sir, man. I appreciate you for having me, man. You know what I'm saying? And I will be back. Soon as you say, hey, Mike Multry, let's make it happen. I'm gonna say, all right, Captain.
Dig. That's what it is, man. I appreciate you, bro. Salute.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Yes, appreciate you, man.
People. coming to an end of a segment, but y'all definitely tune in. We got Sippy Zone next week. We got Cole Pearl coming. We got Richie Davis coming. We got so many people coming down this way to sit at the spotlight at the coffee table and tell them other things. Y'all make sure y'all look me up. Rain Spotlight 4977. Same thing with TikTok. Rain _ 4977. Facebook Rain Space Rockstar. Follow me. Like, subscribe. Y'all having a good time. I'm having the best time. And of course, we always got the Bel Air. This is what we drinking on. Shout out to Bel Air, man. It's in the background. We had a red bottle, but that got finished. So listen, y'all always know what it is. Got the Bel Air bottle. We gonna get y'all together. We have fun at the spotlight, man. I gotta go. Y'all be safe out in the world, man. See y'all in the stars.